Welcome to part 2 of Sobriety, Untorture Your Soul. So I'm sitting in the back seat of my car, and it's kind of an example of what it was like as a drinker, being in the back seat of my life, not having control of the heating and cooling, not having control of the road, of the wheel. Alcohol was at the wheel of my life. God took a back seat, I took a back seat, and everybody in my life took a back seat to my drinking. That's what it is like to live in addiction. That's what it's like, guys. I mean, it's painful. There's a lot of sorrow, a lot of dread. You know, it feels good in the moment to drink. We all know what that feels like. It's euphoric. It feels good. But one day I had an issue with it, and I had to confront it. I got tired of torturing myself day in and day out. Yesterday, I talked a little bit about in 2017 when I really noticed that my anger was starting to get the best of me. I was ready to throw that pint of beer against the base of the wall, and I was just tired and fed up with myself, with everything that was going on in my life, and I just couldn't handle any of it. Can you relate to that? I had somebody comment on here yesterday on my short, Sonny. I hope this message reaches him, and I hope this message reaches everybody that needs to hear this. My goal here is to help people find freedom in their lives from alcohol and find their faith again and find God and help to be a beacon of light. Because if I can do it, anybody can do it. The longest I went without alcohol from the age of 15 was 30 days, and that was after I got a DUI when I was 19. I was just afraid I was going to get drug tested, so I quit. From that point forward, after that 30 days was up, I went back to drinking. From that point forward, so from the ages of 19 to 42 when I finally quit, 8 days was the longest I ever went without drinking. And that was usually because I was so hungover that I just swore it off for a little bit of time. But of course, fading effect bias kicks in. You forget how bad it made you feel, and you start drinking again. And that's really how it went for me. I want to share with you another pivotal moment, aside from the one in 2017 when I was ready to throw that pint glass, that in 2020, I started to notice at the beginning of the pandemic that the bottles and cans were starting to accumulate in my garage. I really just noticed that was going into my body, like 40 or 50 cans of beer a week. And if I'm honest, I mean, that was just an average. I mean, it could be more, it could have been less, but there was just so much time on my hands that I was just drinking a lot. And to cap it all off, at the end of the days, I would just take shots of whatever liquor we might have in the cabinet. And then I was just not feeling well. I was just ill. It took me finally begging God and surrendering that I can't do this alone. I need help. I need God. I need people in my life to help me. I need to be vulnerable. I need to gain the tools that it's going to take to stay sober. I'm sick of riding in the back seat of my life. Where are you at, guys? Where are you with your drinking, with your faith? Are you there? It's 2025. It's January 9th. I hope you're finding solace in any resolutions that you make. I hope that you're sticking with them. If your resolution is just not to drink today, I pray that you find that. A pivotal moment back in the day, so I was 6 weeks into the pandemic. I was just sick and tired and bored of what was happening, and I had just a blow up at the end of the day at one of my daughters. And as a result, I took that pain out on my wife as well, and to the point where I said things that I regretted. I acted regrettably, and I woke up in the morning and I apologized to everybody in my house, and I just decided at that time that I needed to step back from drinking. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it cold turkey, I didn't know if I was going to be able to handle that, but I was going to try. I was going to try something new because what I was trying in the past wasn't working. Willpower doesn't work. Trying to do it alone does not work. And so, guys, I had to quit. I had to give it some time. So I found a book called This Naked Mind. I read it in 2 days. I set up a therapy visit. I joined the community at the end of the book, This Naked Mind, and I was on that for roughly four and a half years, just until recently. But I've been trying to build this channel, and I've been trying to build my Facebook group as well. So I kind of put that aside for now, and I'm just focusing on those two things. That was a pivotal moment in my life where I recognized that God was with me. After I surrendered, after I had my blow up, and after I decided that I was so tired of myself, my behavior, I was sick of saying sorry. I was sick of being sorry for myself and being sorry to those around me for my behavior. So I just made it a goal to just not drink for today, for a week. And I made it to my therapy appointment on around day 8, and that was the longest I ever gone without drinking. And I had planned on going home and drinking that day. I had a case of beer in my fridge ready to go. But I got home, I listened to the voices of my family laughing and having a good time in the other room, and I decided, you know what? I don't want to wash that away anymore. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of being in this back seat. I want to be in the front seat. I want to have control of my life. And to do that, I knew that I just could not drink. So that's what I did. I want to give a shout out to two people. Stephen, Alcohol Free Lifestyle. I follow him, and if you go over to his channel and check it out, you'll see that he went through a really bad health scare. He's got a huge following at this point, and just watching his journey has been an inspiration to me on YouTube. Another one is Slayer Sober. His stories really inspire me to look within and find material that is interesting to people of all ages, men and women of all ages, adult ages, 18 and over. Those two people really have helped me in my journey, and I just want to say thank you to those two guys. Also, if you are looking for support, I have a Facebook group. I'll pin the link in the comment section. It's called Sobriety in the Storm. It's a private group. Anything that you have to say on there will stay within that group. It doesn't get put on publicly on Facebook. So if you don't feel like posting here, vulnerable things, that's another option. I also put my email in my profile in the description of my channel. And if you need any support of any kind, I am not a therapist. I'm not licensed to offer that kind of support, but I have experience with recovery. I have personal experience. I'm going on 5 years sober. I've grown in my faith, and that's what my next video on this part 3 will be about, turning a corner in my sobriety by finding my church and growing in my faith and reading the Bible and that kind of thing. So wherever you are in your journey, take solace in the fact that you're here. I'm so glad that you're here. I just want peace for everybody, peace from alcohol, clarity in their recovery, and to just grow in your faith, whatever that might be. I'm a Christian, but whatever your belief system is, as long as you're looking to a higher power and not trying to figure everything out yourself, community is the basis and the foundation of a successful life in sobriety. Have a great sober day, everybody. Like and subscribe if you've found solace in this video. If you found any value in this video at all, please subscribe to my channel. Support my channel. I want to keep making videos for you guys, and I appreciate everybody being here. So have a great sober day, and we'll talk to you soon.